Oh my Bob. I am fully psyched about this one. From the moment it was revealed last August, I knew immediately that Meet Your Maker was going to be something truly awesome. Developed by Behavior Interactive, the creators of Dead by Daylight, this unique first-person shooter combines two main types of gameplay, raiding and building, to create an experience that truly sets it apart from anything else. Set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, a mysterious disease is corrupting the genetic makeup of humanity's survivors. The only hope for a cure lies in obtaining uncorrupted genetic samples known as GenMat to assist the Chimera in taking the next evolutionary leap and saving humanity from its plight. Players playing as the Custodian are tasked with raiding outposts constructed by others to steal precious GenMat, while also building their own strongholds to protect their own resources and prevent enemy players from escaping alive. In my previous video, I mentioned that I don't play too many first-person shooters these days, but when I do, it's usually because of a game's standout visual style or distinctive gameplay. Meet Your Maker excels in both of these categories, delivering an experience so addictive that Purdue Pharma will probably try to buy the patent. Be warned, there's a bit of a learning curve to Meet Your Maker, but if you're willing to embrace the struggle, the payoff is well worth it. During my first session of this game, I became very frustrated and anxious, as it can be very unforgiving and quickly penalizes careless mistakes. However, when I returned to the game knowing what I was getting into, I found myself actually enjoying the challenges that had previously tormented me. This game fully expects you to die multiple times, but it also has a quick respawn time, allowing you to jump right back into the action and make a little more progress each time. Each raid felt like solving a deadly puzzle, and it gave me a strangely nostalgic feeling, reminiscent of playing games in my youth, dying and retrying over and over again while gradually learning how to progress further. The Custodian comes equipped for each raid with a grapple hook, 2 weapons, up to 2 types of hardware, and the ability to double jump. You can edit your loadout from the starting point of any raid and choose from a variety of weapons, including the versatile Volt Lancer with up to 3 bolts, or the Falconic Plasma Bow with a longer range and a larger ammo capacity, but only effective against direct hits to enemy flesh. Your starter sword, Fury's Edge, is quite useful against a range of obstacles, while the more powerful Sledge Blade can additionally break enemy armor, but is slightly slower. The Arc Barrier is also available as a defensive option, allowing you to deflect projectiles and explosions. Most situations call for a combination of a blade and ranged weapon, but you may encounter outposts where a more defensive approach is preferable. Hardware items are consumables that can significantly enhance your raiding capabilities. While grenades are immediately available at the start of the game, there are 3 other types of hardware to unlock as you progress. These include the Flash Barrier, which offers temporary protection from harm, the Spike Drive, which increases the Custodian's movement speed, and the Phoenix Pod, which allows for a one-time respawn at its location. However, I should note that if the Phoenix Pod is placed before the GenMat is claimed from an outpost, it will deactivate once the GenMat is actually claimed. This is to prevent players from simply placing the pod at the start and escaping without any challenge. All hardware items can be crafted by consulting the hardware advisor in your sanctuary. There are 5 different advisors, each offering new equipment and upgrades to one aspect of the overall experience. These include suits, traps, guards, hardware, and weapons. In addition to Ironside, your starter suit, the Kamaitachi suit is available to purchase. The former specializing in ranged combat, the latter in melee and speed. Each of these suits have 3 biolinks that can be upgraded up to 4 times. The Traps and Guards advisors provide upgrades to the building component of the game. Currently, there are 9 traps available, each with various mods that can additionally be purchased to alter their behavior. Likewise, the 4 different guards are all monstrous mutants with purchasable augmentations to enhance their lethality. Advisors can also provide temporary boosts that will grant additional bonuses, such as greater resource yields from raids and outpost defense. Each boost is available in 3 different tiers, with a cost reflecting the chosen tier. The duration of boosts can be increased by leveling up the corresponding advisor. This can be achieved by completing raids and creating deadly outposts. Every raid provides genmat for a specific advisor, which will be indicated by the icon before the outpost title. As you successfully complete raids, you'll unlock champion outposts that provide genmat for all advisors. Once you finish a raid, you have the option to give the outpost up to 2 accolades that reward the builder with experience points towards increasing their outpost's prestige level. Creating enjoyable outposts is a great way to gain passive experience points. To begin building an outpost, you must first purchase a burial site. The advisor for which it will accrue experience is shown below each thumbnail. Additionally, you can see the site's title, size, building capacity, and price. Each block, trap, and guard requires a certain amount of units from your overall building capacity. Regular blocks use a single unit, while traps and guards, as well as equipping them with upgrades, will require more. However, as your outpost claims the lives of enemy raiders and earns accolades, it gains experience towards increasing its prestige level. Doing so will increase its building capacity, allowing you to create an elaborate dispensary of death. A mausoleum of murder, if you will. Each outpost you raid has been created by another player, making level design community-driven and allowing for endless creative possibilities.
I made this for you!
Personally, I've raided a massive range of outposts with vastly different approaches to their designs, often requiring me to use equipment that I had not previously considered. And had I not been challenged to adapt my loadout, I may have settled for simply upgrading my basic gear. This game's beauty lies in the constant tension between raiders and builders, driving both to continually improve and innovate their strategies. The replay station may seem like a small detail, but for a game like this, it's an oh-so-lovely addition. You can watch your entire playthrough of a completed raid, or view other players' attempts to raid your outposts. As a builder, this feature allows you to observe enemy raider strategies and pinpoint what works and what doesn't, making it easier to address any shortcomings in your outposts. It's a luxury that empowers you to continuously improve and refine your defenses. As I mentioned at the top of this video, this game is addictive.
Gotta play to win!
Particularly so with regards to raiding. I constantly find myself doing just one more raid. Spoiler alert, it's never just one more. The fun baked into this game comes in so many flavors, from the challenging outposts that test your persistence, to the creative ones that provide unique gameplay experiences, and unlocking new equipment, thus expanding your arsenal and capabilities. The more I play and improve my grasp on the mechanics, the more fun I continue to discover. Learning how to effectively use the grapple hook and double jump allowed me to optimize my movement, and then figuring out smaller gameplay details like deflecting bolt shots with Fury's Edge, or breaking the Iron Claw to escape its grip, are just a few of the many small gameplay details that make the game even more engrossing. And if all of that is still not enough, the ability to play in co-op is the ultimate cherry on top. Embracing the constant deaths is part of the experience, but admittedly, it can get frustrating at times. So having a partner to revive you not only helps you avoid losing progress due to a moment of carelessness, but having one of your best buds to share the successes and to laugh at the failures with you elevates an already delightful experience. It's always more fun to meet your maker with a friend. Friendly fire is turned on though, so do raid with care. Despite my enthusiasm for this game since its initial reveal, I've been absolutely amazed at how much I actually love this game. That's not to say that it's without flaws though. There are a few aspects that need to be addressed. For instance, the ability for builders to use two opposite-facing horizontal walls to trap raiders and force them to quit out of a raid. Or building near impossible to escape kill boxes, which might be remedied by requiring builders to complete their own raids before publishing them. Receiving negative rank points for dying too many times in a raid. Persistence should be rewarded, not penalized. And most egregiously, some raiders dying and retrying your outpost until they perfect it, just to close the game to avoid having their deaths recorded, and then speedrunning it with 0 deaths, robbing the builder of their rewards. These are just a few of the issues that need to be fixed, but they would go a long way in improving the overall gameplay experience. That being said, I'm sure Behavior Interactive will be paying attention to the community and constantly improving the experience. as they've already been patching in additional features and have shared a roadmap for the first 3 months post-launch, which will include a major content update in June, adding a new environment, custodian, weapon, trap, guard, mods, and cosmetics. I fully expect Behavior to support this game like a major live service game, as they've done with Dead by Daylight, and I truly hope for this game to become a massive success. Meet Your Maker was a PS Plus monthly free game on day 1, so if you've claimed it and haven't tried it out yet,
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams.
otherwise, it's very fairly priced, and I'd urge you to play it. I've seen a lot of community engagement, including great content ideas from other fans. And if I could make a suggestion of my own, I'd love to see a Meet Your Maker mobile companion app to allow me to check on my outposts for prestige while I'm away from my console. And surely other features could be baked in as well. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you'd use a companion app and what else you'd like to see in the future for this game. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. And please share this video with anyone you think might be interested. Selfishly, I really do want this game to grow, and the views don't hurt either. Until next time, I've been Punch and Funk. Keep it funky, fellas.